I was warned about you. Take it easy before I have you removed from the
Warned? What the are you talking about? Tell him, Steve Dave. Fanboy. Come on, you think that just because a guy
buys toys.
he can't start some shit? Oh, fuck, take all you want.
Hello. It's Wednesday, home day. And right off the bat, somehow when I was building this stream, I built it for 5 a.m. instead of 5 p.m. Life happens, whatever. That being said, tonight, my special guest is a guy everyone sees around in the community. He's a man of mystery and he's pretty fun. So we're going to get a little weird. We're going to get a little weird tonight. We're just going to talk some toys. Dollies, shelfies, whatever. We're just going to get into it. Thank you all for being here. And can't really say there's a first because Jason put this up at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. And then Antonio put that up at 4:30 in the morning. But still, you get a gold star for credit. Yeah, Bear 11 Charlie, M. Vargo, Paul Morales, David Andrews, Yojo Jerk, Kevin D'Antonio. Thank you all for being here. I see all of you. TJC. La 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 la. Anyway, he's back, baby. That's right. I'm back from the road. Quick weekend trip out to California and back. Had a good time, and I lived. Much to the dismay of some of my haters, but that's okay. And that being said, let's get into it. So all the way from the Broward County Detention Center in the lovely state of Florida, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Not Top Goon.
What's up, guys?
What was that?
What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, I thought I'd just like look at the screen.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just
oh shit! Right off the bat, look at this. $2 super chat from our good friend Articulated Ninja said we got all the goons in the house.
Yes, we do, my friend.
Yes, sir, we do. It's good to see you, brother. And thanks for the $2 super chat.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We're all going to be hanging out pretty soon in June, yeah?
Oh yeah. I gotta remember that like I'm in the live stream and not just watching it, so I can actually commentate.
Okay, just remember that you're here, right? You're
here.
I'm here. Be here. Don't be there. Be here. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to. I was about to say Joe Fest, Valerse. Really excited for that.
Valerse. Yeah. We're all going to Valerse, right? DFW Joe Show. Mm-hmm. And I think it's awesome that for the 60th anniversary of GI Joe, that Greg from Cott's World, who also runs DFW Joe Show, is kind of going all out with the guests because a guest list like that has not been assembled since the last JoeCon. Was that 2017? So it's been a minute since all those guys have been in the same room.
Who's all attending? Or like
as far as guests?
Yeah.
Well, Kirk Bazigian's going to be there. He was the brand manager of G.I. Joe, and then he was the vice president of Boys Toys. He's the guy who's responsible for flag points, blueprints, things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Larry Hama, of course, will be there, and he's, one of the other godfathers of G.I. Joe. Ron Rudat will be there. Daryl Dupriest will be there. He was the brand manager for a long time. A lot of the designers, tons of people. So I can actually, you know what? While we're chit-chatting, I'll pull it up if anybody wants to see it. So, all right. So while I'm doing that, Mr. Goon, since every good hero or villain, man of mystery, has an origin story, why don't you grace the chat with how you became known as not Top Goon?
All right. I guess it all started when I found some Valerse items at Big Bad Toy Store. And this was like, I guess when the shipment, like the carrier ship was like locked in California. And I was wondering, like, why is my stuff not being here? Like, why is my stuff not here? So I looked into the name, and I eventually found the 3POA. I just decided to like make an account name, and I like to draw and stuff. And I have a character named Goon, where it's just like a dude in a ski mask. That would just like a common thug that would get his shit pushed in by the hero.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally Top Goon. I can't remember the live stream, but I eventually changed my name to not Top Goon. Whenever I think I did like some super chat. I know that's not like super detailed, but it's about as much as I can remember.
Yeah.
I apologize for the awkwardness, everybody.
Why are you awkward?
Kind of my my first co-stream.
That's okay, man. Just be you, dude. It's all good. Just be you and have some fun. Let me share this screen. What do you say?
Yeah,
I'm gonna share this. Just Jeff. Hope everyone is having a good night. I got a big old box of goodies from Jeff down here, and Goon and I were gonna get into some mail call stuff.
Yeah, I got this Robo Skull.
Yep.
Literally came in like 30 minutes before the stream.
Yeah, the Red Shadow Wolf Trooper. And M. Vargo says, I remember that stream you asked Bobby for a job, and he said not with a name like Top Goon. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just changed my name to not Top Goon. I was like, is that better?
It's good.
Yeah, I remember now. Thank you, Embargo.
GeForce Racing, what's up, brother? Says Joe Fest will still be good for the people. Yeah, have a few UK lads making the trip. Yeah, that's true. Us talking about DFW because we're going to DFW and discussing the guests that are going to be there is not taking away from Joe Fest or shitting on them, even though Joe Fest likes to block certain people of certain friend groups, if you know what I mean. So
I was wondering what the dealio was with is it the host of Joe Fest just like having problems with
the showrunner?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ed.
Yeah. I don't know anybody.
Well,
I kind of just stay out of the loop for the most part. But I remember just hearing on some streams that there was like some beef or something.
I mean, it's just stupid.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's stupid, but it's just as stupid to block people from your public facing event page because you don't you think you're denying them something. Yeah. I didn't know that Ed Schumacher blocked me from looking at the 2024 GI Joe Joe Fest.
That's weird.
But I went to look the other day because someone told me that Dan Larson was going. Well, you know how it is, right? In the social media age, everything's kind of a trust but verify. You got to go look, right? I'm not just going to be like, oh, yeah, well, this rando person said Dan Larson's going to be at Joe Fest, so I'm taking it as fact. No. So I went to look, and I was like, well, I can't see it. So that's how I found out. Daniel wants to know which bank is going to get robbed.
It's gonna be your bank.
Your bank.
Since
Your
you,
bank,
since
your
you-
money, sucker.
Yeah, it's gonna be your bank since you asked.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Just Jeff says, I can neither confirm nor deny that one of those packages is a penis confetti.
Oh hell yeah,
I mean, that'd be cool.
that'd be
And
badass.
Embargo says, oh man, I want to be blocked by Joe Fest. Do you though? I mean, it's kind of stupid,
Oh
right?
man.
Yeah. And then Aaron says, just some bros talking Joes. That's right. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. They're toys, right? None of this should be, it's stupid. Like it
Yeah,
shouldn't be done.
like people are treating it like it's like politics level of drama.
You know, the
Yeah, it's like-
funny thing is, though, it's always the people who say everyone should be positive. We should all just be positive in this community. Why aren't there more positive people? And they're the ones that will fucking stab you in the back and shit talk you every chance they get. And then turn around and say, but everybody should just be positive. You're so toxic. It's like having an opinion is not toxic, man. Like blocking people from public facing event pages because your butt hurt, that's a little stupid. Whatever. It's all good. Ninja said, what's up, everyone? Jeff, Vargo, Roll Keeper, TJC, and everyone. Let me go see if Ed blocked me yet. Let me know, dude, because you could be part of the Cool Kids Club.
I wonder which Ed's it is.
Schumacher.
Ed Nettie.
It's Ed Schumacher. Yeah. It's
I was
probably
thinking-
Eddie. Yeah. And then Daniel says Joe Fest has high school clique mentality. Again, like we're not here to
Yeah.
bash on Joe Fest. And if the dates didn't conflict, I probably, yeah, well, until some backstabbery happened, I probably would have done both. But
Yeah.
and that's only because there's people who attend Joe Fest that I would want to see. Like Scuba
Mhm.
Pete's going to Joe Fest. I love Scuba Pete. I love Leslie. They're great people. I would love to see them. There's a lot of other people in the Finest Costume Club that I'm part of, you know. I would love to see
Yeah.
them as well. But shit happens, and that's where we're at.
So are you
Yes,
like
Pete.
blocked on the? Oh, my fault.
No, go ahead.
I was just want to ask, like, are you blocked from the just like his Facebook, or like you just can't attend the Joe Fest?
Oh, I could go to Joe Fest. No, so like if you go to Facebook and you type in 2024 Joe Fest, whatever,
Yeah,
I can't see anything.
that's goofy. Like their official
That's right.
page. Like,
I mean, I knew Ed blocked me from his personal, and I'm like, that's fine, man. Like, you know, whatever. You can block me from your personal, that's cool. But to block me from an event page, because like I would just walk right in the door. What are you gonna do? Not allow me in?
sorry, I blocked you from my Facebook. Can't come in.
That's okay. Jesse from JLS Comics, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. We need to hang out again soon. Yes, we do. Crusty Old Crow says, jumping in from Paris tonight to hit that like button, say bonjour, and get me the fuck out of here. Very
Oh,
cool.
dude, that's awesome.
That's stupid to block you guys for what? I don't know, dude. Don't know. Trying to stay up on the chat. Trying to do my diligence tonight.
Can I look at the
GeForce
chat?
Racing said hung out with the Scubas
There we
last
go.
weekend. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. Northern Nomad. The people that block other people on their social media are the ones that think their opinions are always right and need the blocked people to agree with them to feel justified. Yeah, echo chamber, right?
Yeah.
don't-
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I was just going to say, I don't care what your opinion is.
Hmm.
I think that's cool that you have your own opinion. Just don't come to me and say, this is why my opinion's right, because it doesn't matter. What were we going to say?
I was gonna say, like, I do hear a lot about like, toxic positivity and like people just being like very unhinged with people that have like an opinion on like Hasbro or Mark McFarlane, any kind of like toy brand they've grown up with.
Sure.
And like I hear it a lot, and not really being around it, I was like, this has actually happened. Turns out it does. I have like a personal account. I don't know if anybody knows what Discord is. It's kind of like a Facebook group chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the 3 POA Discord.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like I was on like a server. It's like a 3 POA server, but it was like more, I guess, oriented for like just I don't know. It was a toy Discord server, and I think I can't remember. I had like an argument with like one of the guys with like why is GI Joe classified having like gummy accessories, and their whole thing is like because they have like the age product for like 4+. And I was like, they don't have to do that. They own that IP.
Right.
I don't know. Like I had like my own opinions on classified stuff, and one of the guys on there basically, I joined like a VC call, and the guy there, I'm so bad with like, I'm on the spot. I apologize.
You put yourself on the spot with this story, man.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Up. Let's go.
Yeah, my fault. I got yelled at by like one of the guys on there from like out of nowhere, just saying like nobody on here fucking likes you. And he started saying fuck Bobby, fuck Laser Pants, fuck Tony, for literally no reason. Like I don't remember like being toxic or being aggressive to anybody on there. And this guy just like ripped me a new asshole. And I just
Yeah, man. And just like what Jeff says, it's fine until you criticize their toys with honest criticism.
Yeah.
And then Shane said, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude was like fucking mean. His soul was dog shit.
I don't get it. Curb Stomp's here. What's up, brother? Says, okay, dinner is done. So what's up? We're hanging out. We're apparently Knotop's gonna go rob a bank. Harry O said Chad might not get to jump the line at Joe Fest anymore. Probably not, no.
I'll jump the line. I always jump in front of people.
Well, it wasn't jumping the line. I was allowed by Ed to go in and film.
Oh.
Before all the people are inside, because it's easier to film it when you're not like, filming the back of someone's head or their kids, because you don't want to film people's children, et cetera, et cetera. So
yeah.
Now, last year I had permission to go in and film, and yes, I did some shopping while I was filming. Deal with it, like we all do it. And so that's unfortunate that relationship got
sour,
hurt because of the truth. Fuck it, man. I don't care. Whatever. Ninja, thank you. $5 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. It says Dalaverse will be an epic meetup of mass thicky proportions. Me and articulated Chad. That's right, man. For the bone. Always a handsome duo until Mr. Laser Pants shows up. Yeah. Ryan has very nice beard and hair. Yeah. But I thank you for the super chat, brother, and I cannot wait. And yeah, we're speaking of Ninja. Some of us are discussing doing something like a big meetup or like a meet and greet or maybe a panel or something like that. We'll see.
I'd love to join that.
Yeah. It'll be all the toxic toy people hanging out, being toxic about toys. Because for whatever reason, I don't know. It's just dumb. Snotlips says fanboys are dumb. No reason you can't dislike stuff from both sides, right? And I have this discussion with people all the time. I've been a Joe fan since 1982. There's stuff from A Real American Hero A Real American Hero's corpse is still getting, dragged out all the time.
Yeah.
But you could say objectively, in any kind of a toy group, even though I'm very selective about what toy groups I'm in because most of them are horrible, I could say, you know what? I don't like Dino Hunters.
Wrong way.
Oh,
What's up?
What's up?
Goon just tried to. He just tried to.
What's
at
up?
you.
How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Did
How's
you
it
really
going?
just try to do that to the
Yeah.
ma'am?
No. No.
That's all good.
The ma'am. Man, this woman will fucking fold you in half like a piece
Oh,
of
yeah.
paper, dude.
Absolutely. I'm not a
Wait till
fighter.
June.
Yeah.
I'll give you $1 in June if you go like that to her in her face.
Just out of nowhere.
Anyway, we're just kidding. What the hell? I
Yeah.
forgot what I was saying now.
I guess I can add on to it. People
Oh,
that
wait. But I could say I don't like dino hunters, and people would just be like, yeah, whatever. But you say like, oh, I don't like the 60th anniversary action soldier, and what is it? Knives. Knives all day. Anyway, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I guess I guess I'll add on to that. The people that the people that have a lot of criticisms for a particular franchise or brand are usually the fans. Like they're people that are well versed in the brand itself, like Star Wars. People are upset that like how it's turning out. It's because they remember how good the original stuff was with GI Joe, with everything. You have like people that are a lot more informed with what they collected as a child. Like the fans are the best critics.
Yeah.
And there's always constructive criticism. There's like constructive criticism. There's destructive criticism, with just like with everything.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd have much trouble like describing things.
Articulating.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's all good. Yeah, man, it's dumb. It's just stupid. I think a lot of it stems from the fact that people want reinforcement, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with wanting reinforcement, but I think the problem exists when all they want is to be validated. Like, I want you to validate my likes. I want you to validate my purchases. I want you to validate my, my fandom of certain things. And you saw it a lot in the Star Wars community, saw it a lot in the MCU community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of there. It's around. That's how it is. It's the internet, right? The internet is a place to go and call people, 4-letter words all day long. And I'm cool if you want to talk shit about me. Totally cool with it. If you want to talk shit about me, that's fine. Like, because I'm going to talk shit on you too, because that's where we're living. I'll gaff on somebody and they can gaff on me, but if I walk up to them in person, I want them to at least own it. Just own it. It doesn't mean I'm going to like try to put my hands on you or something like that. I may even just try to shake your hand and be like, hey man, like, you gaff on me, I gaff on you. That's cool. But what I don't accept is when people attack other people's like characters or hard work or things like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, the dog's on her bed and I'm feeding her treats. But
No.
I see people like try to say things about people's military service. That's a no-go. Like, you don't do that. Or they try to attack like Bobby's toy line and say like, oh, they all break, they all this, they all that. That's just not, it's not factual.
It's not true.
You know what I mean? But if you want to say like, I think Chad's freaking stupid and I think his car rants are dumb, which I see that all the time. And I guess people don't understand that they're supposed to be kind of satirical for the most part.
Yeah.
That's why it's a car rant. It's supposed to be like make people laugh. And that's fine if you want to dog on my car rants or dog on me, whatever. But when you block me and then you do it and then somebody else sends it to me, well, you're kind of a bitch. And I'm just going to call you a bitch for it. And that's fine. But you put yourself in those shoes for me to be like, you couldn't tag me. You got me blocked, or jump into one of my live streams just to talk shit because I'm going to pull it up and then screenshot it and then talk more shit about me. Because then I'll get in your face. Northern Nomad says, Chad, play the George Michael slow tune. So Careless Whispers by Wham. Next time you see Ryan's beard and hair, I will. Yeah, I really will.
I tried growing a beard. I just can't do it. It's like hella itchy on my face.
Oh, man. I can grow a fucking beard, dude. But, yeah, I don't like it. I think it makes me look immediately 15 years older. So, Shane wants to be toxic. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of levels of toxicity are we talking here?
Probably really toxic. Snotlet says, you guys should wrestle the Hasbro marketing team at DFW. Well, they won't be at DFW. And they won't be at Joe Fest. Yeah. They don't do that kind of thing. I got some starred comments. Let's run these down real quick.
Should I start? Should I comment on these?
You do whatever you want, dude. TJC, my good friend, is saying, Chad, are you blocking me on Wildlands? No, Terry, I don't have you blocked on Wildlands or on Xbox Live. You just need to say, hey, let's game, and we'll game. That's it. That's all there is to it. We'll get it on. David Andrews said, Ed got his feelings hurt. Ah, the raspberry. Yeah.
Dude, I want a soundboard. We're gonna get one of those.
Do you use StreamYard?
Yeah,
I can show you how to
right
do it.
now.
It's easy. I'm not even using a Stream Deck like Ryan does. I have them plugged straight into my StreamYard.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big deal like that. Yeah,
I'm just
Retro Nomad. My good brother Nick says, "Well, I'll be at DFW, so it's actually the better show."
You should pick up a couple buddies and drive around in your car and have IRL car rants.
Everybody last year was talking all this smack, like, "Oh, we should do a live car rant from your car," and I was like, "Let's do it," and then we never did.
Just like circling around the convention.
I'm down.
That'd be pretty cool.
Jesse from JLS says Discord is cool. I'm on a few servers on there. Yeah, I think Discord's pretty all right, but again, it just depends on the neighborhood you go into, right? So
yeah,
like Goon here was saying,
I got yelled at, man. It wasn't fun. I tried playing it off, but I'm a pretty sensitive fella. Being yelled at,
and that
because I like a particular brand and associating me with it's just I don't know, it's just childish.
Yeah, why are you screaming about little plastic people?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what you're screaming about. That's what you're like you show your ass to people in so many ways. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you like a tough guy. None of that stuff. It's just friggin' dumb. And it's so weird that you get this guilt by association on one side because of who you're friends with or what toy lines you like or what you don't like. Those are personal preferences. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the stuff that makes the world go around. But then you become guilty by association, and then people start putting their sights on you, and then it's just drama, drama, drama. And you know what, man? I'm the same as you. There are times where I'll get ripped on, and it
hits a little too close to home.
Yeah, and it bothers me.
That shit. I'm not a fan of throwing shit at people and having shit being thrown at me. I want to try and be as nice to as many people as I can that are cool and chill. Have actual positivity, not manufactured garbage that people try to shove down people's faces. Just legitimate niceness for people that collect toys.
Yeah, because if it weren't for toy groups and Facebook and the internet and social media and all that stuff, if you and said other person, let's just say you and the guy from Discord who went all freaking unraveled on you,
Yeah.
If the two of you wound up in the same toy store at the same time, I bet you guys could strike up a really nice conversation.
Yeah.
Right? You're at a
Like-
display case. You're both looking at the same stuff. Oh, I like this. Well, yeah, that's okay, but I really like this over here. He's not going to be like, well, fuck you and fuck Bobby Vala and fuck this and fuck that and brr, 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 brr. He's not going to do that. You know,
No.
It's just the social media thing. It allows for people to get away with that, and I'm not a fan of that. I think that's some weak shit.
Yeah.
Just Jeff said, Chad, I'll get you in early at DFW. Well, you don't have to, my friend, because I got a press pass. Anyway.
Oh, that's cool.
Roll Keeper says you were filming. I was filming, right? At Joe Fest. I was filming a lot. And then I went over to my good buddy James, and I bought the shrouds for my beautiful Night Striker from James Hitchcock because I needed them and he had them.
I got a pass on everything. It's called breaking and entering.
That's kind of your shtick, right? And so when you do it and somebody gets mad about it, be like, not Top Goon. Like I'm supposed to do this.
Life hack.
In character. That's all you gotta do.
It's called a life hack.
Yeah. Mython the Python, my good friend. Thank you very much for the $5.
Homie.
Yep. All right, that's your bro. I actually invited Mython to come on with us in his ski mask as well, but he's working, so which sucks. The best YouTubers in the galaxy are going to be at DFW. So little old me is going to, because I want to hang out with them cool kids. Goon, check your CA.
What's CA?
I don't know.
Check my CA.
That's between you two.
I guess. I'll find out.
Okay. It's a little weird. Embargo. When are we seeing the Joe Fest video, chat? What Joe Fest video, dude? I made a Joe Fest video. Didn't I?
Maybe.
I don't know. Whatever. World Made of Cardboard. What's up, good dude? Says, I am definitely planning to be at DFW Joe Show. Glad to hear it. And Roll Keeper is asking, is there going to be an articulated fight club? In the words of some dude that I know, maybe.
Ask Ninja.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That's a question for Ninja.
What's up?
That's a question for Ninja. He'll know.
Maybe. And then everybody's saying hi to the ma'am. Ma'am. James Lucas says the ma'am's going to kick that ass, boy.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a fighter at all. I'm a runner.
You're a runner?
Yeah.
She's a runner. Yeah. Jason Fitz says, hey, hosers.
What does that word mean?
Hoser? It's like a Canadian term. Hey, hoser. Yeah.
Like friend? That's cool.
It's kind of like a every sort of term. I mean, you could use it negatively. You could use it positively. Hey, hoser. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You need to watch the movie Strange Brew with Rick Moranis from the 80s, and then you'll understand the term hoser. Good movie.
Strange Brew.
Yeah.
All right.
Zeta TS says, if you guys ever buy a Transformer, you should get Toxitron. That's a real toy. Well, I have a ton of Transformers. You want to look up Toxitron?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let me share this screen here real quick.
Toxitron.
Since I got to share this anyway, right? Because we were going to kind of talk about this. Let's find Toxitron, shall we?
Yeah. Let's just ignore the news outlets real quick.
Transformers, Toxitron. Let's go.
Oh, that guy looks badass.
That guy's kind of cool looking.
Expensive.
Dude, that guy's kind of rad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Toxitron's a combiner? It says combiner there, but I don't know. It's kind of cool looking.
The last time I collected Transformers was when the 3 Michael Bay movies came out.
The
I remember,
3
like-
Michael Bay movies? Isn't it like 6?
like the trilogy of the Michael Bay movies. Before Optimus Prime became like a Night Sentinel or whatever it was.
Right.
I remember loving Transformers, like that kind of Transformers.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, let me just run this down so we can get rid of the second screen. So this is the DFW Joe Show.com. This is their website. And then if you go to the top here and you click on guests and vendor lists. So Larry Hama is going to be there. Vinny DeLivia. Vinny DeLivia was a huge part of Real American Hero. And Kurt Groen as well. He was a designer, right? So product designer, and you see like what they all did, right? Marketing director, Vinny DeLivia, Kurt Groen, product designer. David Kunitz. So David Kunitz was a VP designer for Boys Toys. He designed a lot of the vehicles, and he was Thrasher.
Oh wow!
So the likeness of Thrasher is David Kunitz, which isn't on this picture. But if you watch the Toys That Made Us, which Daryl DePriest is on a lot with
I need to watch that.
My good friend Mark Belomo. You'll see David Kunitz. He holds up his Thrasher, and then he designed the stun, so on and so forth. Greg Bernston, he designed a ton of stuff, right? He designed the flag. Yeah, he did the flag. So Greg Bernston designed a ton of the earlier stuff. By the summer of '85, he became design director for G.I. Joe, continued in that capacity until August of 1994. So think of all the stuff he had his hands on, right?
Like these guys are basically like they forged your guys' childhoods.
Yeah.
Everybody's
childhood. Yeah, absolutely. But it even says right here in this little bio that Greg Bernston, he was there since 1980. So when you talk about Operation Blastoff, when they were trying to bring Joe back 79, 80, Greg Bernston, he was one of the big designers. He had a hand in all that. And then there's Frank. Frank was a senior product designer, so he designed a whole bunch of stuff as well, right? The Warthog for Sarge. Larry Selman, he's an artist and illustrator.
Oh, he did some of the illustrations of those 6-inch figures. I see those guys on eBay. That SWAT dude.
Yeah, he did a bunch of design stuff, mostly the 1/6 scale, the 12-inch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Jim Egner, he designs a whole bunch of cool stuff. He costumes for the 501st and so on and so forth, but he does a lot of stuff on the 12-inch scale.
Mython is also Mython the Python. He's also a 501st member.
Yep, I know.
God, I'd love to do that.
And then there's the man right there, Ron Rudette. So Ron will be there.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, I would say arguably the most influential person in the history of G.I. Joe, Kirk Bazigian, who is also a super awesome guy. So yeah, he was the brand manager in the early 80s from 82 to 94. And then he was the product manager. And then he was the vice president of Boys Toys from 89 through 94. And when G.I. Joe started really punching back in 90 through 94 with the whole, brand as a language, that was all Kirk Bazigian and Steve DeGuano. And then obviously my good friend Dan Klingensmith, he'll be there, and he's the author of Creating G.I. Joe. And then Daryl DePriest. And Daryl DePriest, he was a super big deal for G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. And then you see the 501st is going to be there. And my people right there, the Fighting 788 for the...
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, G.I. Joe costuming. Now, the Texas garrison of the Finest is going to have some people there, but I'm still trying to figure out who's going. And then there you go. The 501st Star Garrison will be there, on and on. Okay. And then, of course, Cotsworld Collectibles because of Greg. And I get a lot of stuff from Cotsworld. Then you got Chicken Fried Toys, Steel City Publishing, Strike Force Alpha, Call Sign Longbow, which is Mikey's dad, John. Cool. And then there's all your vendors list. So anybody who wants to see this, I will give it to you right now. And there you go. But yeah, it's just dfwjoeshow.com. Very easy to find. And then I'm just going to remove that. Jesse had a really good comment. Part of the problem is some people tie up their whole identity and personality in their fandom. So a different opinion feels like a personal attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. Snotlip says articulation comes with experience. The more you do it, the easier it flows. It's true. Yeah. How do you get good talking on camera? Talk on camera more.
Just keep doing it.
That's it. That's all there is to it. V. Connolly, our good friend Vache, says, I'm excited about DFW because it will be a great experience to hang out with so many awesome people. Just being able to meet a lot of kick-ass peeps in the fellowship of the dollies.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was so cool meeting everybody at 2023 Joe Fest. I just wish I was like this well known before. I know a lot of more people now than I did before.
You didn't meet me at 23 Joe Fest, did you?
Yeah, I did. It was brief. We were probably at like the Valerse booth. Oh. Okay. It was like a hi hello.
I believe you. I totally believe you. I leave my house without my wallet. Like I forget stuff all the time. So that's the world I live in. So it is what it is. Northern Nomad says YouTuber Kent Pool Collects told me he stopped collecting Classified and Valerse Action Force in order to focus more on Mythic Legions.
That's cool. Dude, I thought about collecting some Mythic Legions. Like I've been seeing those guys on eBay. Like I could really use a knight. Like those guys look pretty cool.
Hey, and if that's your flavor, man, go for it. Mm-hmm. That's totally cool. But again, right? Some people would be like, "Oh, well, then they weren't really a G.I. Joe fan to begin with, and if you don't buy everything, you're not a G.I. Joe fan. Why do you even collect it?"
Brand loyalty. Yeah.
That's that bullshit. Why do you even collect it? Get them. Like whatever.
I'm kind of like
that's rad. If that's their thing.
My fault. Yeah. I've been trying to expand on a little bit of my collection. Just with this getting back into more 3 3/4 inch. I wanted to also show my Marauders gun runners. I'll collect some classified figures here and there. Just anything that piques my interest. I think that should, be anybody's kind of way of collecting it. If you like it, then just buy it, collect it.
Yeah, and that should be the metric for anything. If it speaks to you or you think it's cool in whatever way, like I have GoBots. Right? I got GoBots.
I remember that.
I got freaking Creo Sergeant Savage.
Oh, that's cool.
Sergeant Slaughter. I got Sergeant Savage. I got freaking Keychain Joes. It shouldn't matter. Whatever you like, just get it. That's it. That's life.
I know the show was like objectively awful, but I got the Purge Trooper from Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Kenobi show.
That's a good sculpt.
I know, like I really like the design of them in this figure, and me personally, I think the single joints do quite all right with the figure. It has its problems, just like with like every figure, but I think overall it's like I've been fiddling with this guy for like days. I really like him.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And then Shane says, "Yeah, keyboard warriors." Diffuse King says, hands on me."
I want to get my hands on you.
Let me put my hands on you, baby. World Made of Cardboard. How can we be sure to all meet up at DFW? I missed a lot of you guys at Joe Fest. Working on that. We're working on that. Was it last Wednesday when I had Bobby and then Ryan popped in?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last Wednesday. We kind of had a little chitty chat about that backstage, and Ninja and I have kind of talked a little bit. We're working on some stuff, so We'll get there. But yeah, we're working it out.
I'm sure there's
I
a lot
wanted
of
to
places
do
to
a
hang
big
out.
ass panel live stream and just
That'd be cool.
freaking stream it to everyone's channel at the same time. Get a bunch of people in the crowd, all of us at a table.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some place we can like all hang out and like live stream the interaction. Like I'm still new to the big city, Texas, but there's a lot of opportunity to like, do something.
Sorry, the ma'am.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, I'm always good. See, that is one of those isms. I swear, when people in the military would say that to me, right? For enlisted, I'm very, very senior in the enlisted ranks, right? I'm a senior non-commissioned officer, and I would say like, pardon me, or something like that to like an E3 or an E4, and they'd be like, no, you're good. And I'd stop and I'd be like, and what if I wasn't? What are you gonna do, Private? Like, what are you gonna do? No, you're good. Fucking tell me I'm good. I know I'm good. I'm always good, son. Woodman. Can't we all just get along? I can't do Rodney King. I'm sorry. People are always going to push their hate, unfortunately. Yeah. And that's cool, whatever.
I don't even think like the people that are doing it are aware that they're doing it. Like, I think they just are so emotionally fixated on like throwing their shit that like they don't really realize like what they're doing, and like how that like reflects on their character.
It's kind of bullshit. It's kind of bullshit. There's a couple of them that I really want to invite on a live stream and just
talk it out.
Just be like, so like, what's up, man? Like, let's have this, let's have it out. Long live the car rants, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I haven't really had anything to car rant about lately.
Yeah. That's such a good idea, like car rants, because like everybody rants.
Oh, I totally stole it from Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. I stole it from him because he used to do car videos, and I was like, I'm gonna steal the whole car video thing. And I know it's not like a new thing, but I'm gonna. Imitation's the best form of flattery.
Okay.
And then there's more to that. I'm sure Mython will put it in the comments. Be like, you left this part out. Blah blah blah. Yeah. And then Kevin says, hit that like button. I don't even know how many people are watching.
I don't either.
A lot. 104. Hit that like button, people.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody?
And look, if you're not subscribed to this dude, who doesn't want some weird guy in a ski mask? You should go sub to this guy. You should. And if you're not sub to me, fucking hit the bricks.
Try and do more live streams on my end.
You should, dude. They're fun.
I'm gonna be posting some videos soon.
Samantha, Blue Serendipity, thanks for being here. Says, how does someone say ugly things about military service? Yeah, it's a thing. While we were on the road to California, I just sit shotgun, right? Like we all have our positions in the van. And I sit shotgun, take my shoes off, put my feet up on the dash. We're just cruising. I just go through social media, and I decided this trip, I was like, one, I'm going to streamline my hashtags for posts and stuff because, it gets you better engagement. Two, I just started scrolling through toy groups that I'm not even a part of. And I just started finding all of the most ridiculous, like shit talking vitriol and just screenshotting it.
What are they saying?
You know what? I'm going to make a video about all that. It's going to be fun. Yeah. It'll be pretty fun.
Dipping into this toy community, I had like no idea just like how emotionally invested people are with these brands. Like
White Vegeta, good to see you. Sorry, keep going.
What's up, White Vegeta? Yeah, just like I had like no idea when I started watching the 3POA. I got accustomed to just like all of the drama, and I still don't know like everything about it. Like the shit with the Junk Man, bunch of other people. There was like this one guy who like threw out about the Joe Fest of 2022, and he had like some fucking video that was like 100 feet away. Who?
Kennyverse from the Toy Depot.
Yeah, he fucking like made these 3D printed thing called like Kennyverse toys. Just like, why? Like, it's just like an unnecessary level of I wouldn't say harassment, but just like
It's harassment, dude.
yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
So why are you goofing like that?
It's dumb, right? Like it's totally dumb. You're spending your effort just complaining about somebody
Like, that's trolling
endlessly. Yeah, it's just dumb. Like, if there's things in your life that don't make you happy, why do you keep them in your life? I never got that, but yeah, it's just like this weird false sense of empowerment. Like, yeah, I told that guy. You didn't tell anybody shit. You just made yourself look dumb. That's all you did. I'm just saying, this is the only toy that anyone ever needs in their life.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's from Yojo Jerk. He sent me that in a
The
gift.
GOAT, the greatest of all time.
The GOAT in action figure. It does not articulate. It's basically like Junkyard from G.I. Joe. It just sits there, but I love him. And the GOAT always hangs out over there with my Roboscope.
That's cool.
Zeta says, if telling the truth is toxic, then I'll gladly be toxic. That's how it goes.
Like, there's always like, I guess I wanted to talk back about that. Yo, what's up, Father Son Galaxy? Like, there's always like constructive criticism for everything. Like I can, have constructive criticism about Classified, Valerse, Black Series, everything. There's always something to critique, and obviously, when you critique something, you want it to be better because you like that thing, you like that product, and you want that product to get better.
Yeah.
Yep. And people who actually listen, will improve on their product.
So let's just say, for example, the G.I. Joe Killer Whale. Great vehicle / playset. It floats. It's got wheels. It rolls around. Holds a lot of figures. It's got a lot of toyetic playability. A lot of cool play features. Little sled launches. It's got the little recon bike. You can launch all the depth charges. Whatever.
Wish I had that as a kid.
But then let's say the vanes on the whale break. Everyone knows they break. That's not new knowledge. So we could sit here and say how great the whale is, and then you turn around and say, but the vanes are very fragile and they always break. That's probably the weakest point of the Killer Whale as a vehicle, to include the 1988 Night Striker. Is that being toxic?
No,
that's not being toxic at all. That's like saying, well, these classified figures and it's, great paint apps and the tampos are good. And, it's got all that bullshit articulation that people love that make them look anatomically like fucking garbage opinion. But then you turn around and say, but
it's that right there is like what people is like when people like get upset because you say like mean words and they equate those mean words with like your entire review. Like,
I just did that as a joke. But the point is, like, you can sit here and say, those paint apps are good. The sculpt looks great on this, But the backpack is so gummy that I can't get, like Kato, right? Kato did that review of Vipra, and he was like, the backpack is so gummy, I can't even get it in the peg hole.
Yeah.
Is that toxic? No,
it's not.
Right? That's just saying, like,
You
got a great product, but just like with the Killer Whale, why don't you maybe not make those veins so fragile?
Yeah, I can do an example right here.
Let me see.
With a Valerse figure, I love the articulation, quality's fantastic. But throughout my time of collecting Valerse figures, almost all of the male figures have a split on the from the shoulder to the neck piece, where like if you like when it connects with the shoulder articulation, there's just like a gap where like the two chest plates are glued. It's always on the right shoulder where there's like a split.
It's like so you're talking about the torso seam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and almost all of them have they split.
Okay.
That's not like I hate this figure. That's not like I think it's the worst thing ever. it's a criticism that I've spotted on almost all of my figures that I've collected. I still collect them. I still enjoy this thing. I still enjoy Action Force. There's just things I wish that would be improved upon. And from seeing the newer figures of Wave 5, it looks like they're going to be improved upon.
See, that's the constructive stuff that any toy company, no matter if they're larger or smaller, should want feedback on. Because just like we were talking about earlier, that's how you improve upon your product. Like,
of course,
one of the kind of allegories that we use in the military, fighting positions, right? So the first thing is you establish your fighting position, and then one of the implied tasks is you improve upon your fighting position, because just establishing a fighting position doesn't make it the best one you're going to have. Like you want to constantly improve upon said fighting position. It's the same thing with designing toys.
Yeah, there's not a real there's not a set standard that has to always be enforced. Like everything is can be molded and no, everything is a scenario based, like instance by instance. Sometimes a certain thing works better if you apply it this way or that way.
Yeah.
Trying to think of a personal experience I've had with that from learning when I was in the
talk about a time that you robbed a 7-Eleven and you think you could have done it better after the fact.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring up being in a volunteer fire department. There are certain ways to engage different fire scenes. You're not going to bring usually you wouldn't bring a quick attack to a massive structure fire, but if you need the guys and you need the trucks, you're probably going to bring it, just for extra manpower.
Sure.
You probably wouldn't bring an engine to a grass fire, but if there's a certain, certain scenarios require certain implications of tools and
the right tool for the right job.
Yeah, right tool for the right job.
Yeah, absolutely. Geek Speak Hub. Hey Chad, I just started my toy review channel. Any pointers?
Yeah, I'm gonna be asking the same thing. Any pointers?
Don't listen to me.
I'm on the same boat, dude.
Dude, if you're on Instagram, Geek Speak, just hit me up on Instagram, man. We can talk all you want on there. I don't think that I could say anything in the span of a couple minutes right now that would do your question justice, if that makes sense, because I think that's kind of a broad question.
How do you want to review your toy? That'd be a good question to start with.
What are you looking to cover? But yeah, man, hit me up on Instagram because it's right there. It's .chad.youtube. Hit me up on Instagram and we'll just chat, man. We can chat all you want about that stuff. I just I kind of fell into it on my own. It was supposed to be something completely different, and it worked out the way that it worked out. I don't know, but just be true to you. Do your own thing. Get kind of a branding, brand yourself. Yeah, like my logo right here, up there, that right there at the top of the screen. That's just a picture of me sitting in one of our gun trucks, and I just turned it into a logo. That's it. It's just one of my pictures on Facebook, and I made a logo out of it, and it worked.
I just took a goofy selfie.
Do what you like, dude. Be true to yourself, and yeah, hit me up on Instagram, and we'll chat. Toy Star Screamer says, saying that liking a toy line over another toy line never got me laid. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with that. And then, yeah, there's another, can't we all just get along? I don't know. Can't we? Because in my experience, it's not the people being called, hater and toxic and this and that who are going around fucking trolling people. M. Vargo, I'm going to leave for work now. I think 14 hours is enough. I'm going to leave work. We'll be listening along in my car. Well,
hell yeah, dude, you worked to holy shit. 14
that's
hours.
a long day,
God
my friend.
damn.
Yeah.
You get some rest, man.
Skyfall likes your ski mask.
Thank you, Skyfall. I bought it for like $8 on Amazon.
There you go. Speaking of branding, right? Get a branding. There you go, right there. Be a freaking weird hooligan. And then Yojo Jerk is asking, what's a Discord?
Don't worry about it.
GTS, my friend. Google that shit. That's all you gotta do.
Think it's like Facebook Messenger, but like you can do like group chats and stuff, and like stream videos, and go on voice calls.
Yeah. And then Jeff says, "Hey, Jerk, remember AOL chat rooms?" Ugh. Ugh.
I don't even know what that is.
Right. Yeah, I know. I know you don't. Don't worry about it. Northern Nomad, does anyone know if Talker Art and Boog ever made peace? I have no idea.
Probably not. No. They were throwing hot shit at each other. I don't know who they are. I've only seen like the videos. But like, goddamn, those guys are best friends.
None of that is my wheelhouse. I didn't even know what a foosh was or who a robo was until like people in a group chat were talking about that. And I'm like, what the frick are you talking about? Like, it's just not my wheelhouse. I don't need to know that stuff to like get up in the morning and have my Cheerios. I don't need to know who a Boog is or what a freaking foosh is.
Just angrily eating your Cheerios like that.
It's just it just doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Frostbite, what is up? Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
And then Collected Disconnect says, "Yo, Goon does wear a mask."
I do.
Yeah, sure does. World Made of Cardboard says, "Before the internet, we all knew that guy that had the dumb ideas and treated people badly. The internet has given these guys a voice with almost no repercussions." Correct. That's correct.
I guess the repercussions would be the guy who, knows what they're talking about and rips them another asshole with a car rant.
Yeah. Yeah. Old Kenny, he got a fucking car rant to the face, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's okay because they talk about how my car rants are stupid, but they've got me blocked. So yeah, let's talk about him where nobody can see it. JMK Custom Works, what's up? Mikey says, and we have seen that footage had it not been for that pesky DOD. Yeah, that's right. That's what happened. So last year for Joe Fest, I put in leave, and apparently the leave never got approved before I left for leave because things like people in the S shops in my battalion weren't available to approve the leave, and I went. Because I put in my leave, right? I put it in and I went. Well, come to find out, they told me I was AWOL. So I didn't post any of that footage. Yeah, that's what it was. In fact, the car rant, that like 40-minute car rant that I made just before I got to Augusta, I took that down. Because I didn't want to put it in anyone's face. Yeah. Blue Serendipity says, hashtag Ninja Fight Club. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, everyone remembers this but me. Chad was waiting on the Joe Fest video because he was AWOL. I wasn't intentionally AWOL. Right? It all got worked out. They just charged me the leave and they said, no harm, no foul. But Ninja said, yeah, the first fight will be Goon versus the Ma'am.
My money's on the missus. Yeah, man.
I wouldn't even fight her. Not only because she's my wife, but I'm not doing it. Nope, not even a little. First rule of Articulated Fight Club is bring your dukes and dollies. I like it.
Take that. Yeah. Just like throw your favorite toy.
I got a missile firing motorcycle.
Oh, dude, if they have like projectile functions, it's over. You're gonna win.
100%.
Yeah, it's over.
Curb Stomp. If there was an Articulated Fight Club, the first rule would likely be to not talk about Articulated Fight Club.
Got to keep that shit in the down low.
Yeah. Mython says Articulated Fight Club is going to be there. Blake Tarpley and I confirmed it. No matter how bad Articulated Ninja wants to stop it, I'll have my Macho Man shades. Oh
Too late.
yeah.
There's nothing he can do to stop it. It's already in motion.
So I guess hoser kind of translates to butthead.
Huh.
G.I. Joe 1990s. What's up, dude? Hell yeah, 90s Joes. That's what I'm talking about.
So boss.
Shane says Chad has way more Transformers than I would have thought. I guess because they're directly behind the chair. But
Oh wow.
yeah, I have a decent amount of Transformers. But they share the same universe in my head canon and in comics.
Oh yeah, they are like interconnected. I remember
They have been going back to the
comics,
80s.
Now they're trying to do that with the movies.
Yeah. JLS says go back to the planes after. What planes? What are we talking about? What planes? This is how far behind I am. Strange Brew.
Let me see how far. Let me grab some comments.
And then Shane says, with a name like Toxitron, of course he's expensive.
Oh, I can't do that.
Pericles says, you mean Torch wasn't based on Lemmy? I wouldn't think so. Blue Serendipity says, I have this random song in my head, and I keep singing, Mython, Mython the Python, he's the Python, Mython. To what tune? What tune is that song to? That's how you get it stuck in your head. V. Conley says, I've got to get a Joe comic autographed for my big brother. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Stinky Cat Butt, what is up, man? Good to see you.
I like that name.
It's one of the best. Yeah, Stinky Cat
That's
Butt.
so cute.
Captain's here and says, just got here. Glad Batman showed up. Right? I'm so glad that Batman's here.
Bro, I'm the dollar store bat. Dude, I'm the guy that
Batman
beats
begins, right? When he first goes into Gordon's office, he's wearing the ski mask.
Really?
Yeah. Carmine Falcone brings shipments of drugs. Why hasn't anyone stopped him? Where are the drugs at? Is not Top Goon wearing a balaclava in his driver's license?
Oh, dude, I wish. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's a no-go. Yeah, that's
probably not. No,
that's not legal. No,
it's not.
George Aiken, everybody's favorite Action Force buddy, says they just announced a toy fair in Glasgow on the 14th of April. Good news. It's 10 minutes from. Yeah, man. Awesome. That's very cool. I don't know. Since it's in Glasgow and not in Albuquerque, maybe I could just shit on it and just, I don't know, say something negative. Just Jeff says, legions are a rabbit hole. Be careful.
Legions. Oh, just like a rabbit hole to keep buying because they get, yeah. Because I look at one of them and I look at like 5 more and I want all of them, but they're like $100 plus.
That's 4 horsemen, right? Legions? I'm pretty sure.
Like, yeah. Isn't Legions like the...
I think 4 horsemen.
Mythic Legions.
Mythic Legions. Yeah, but then it's not just Mythic Legions.
They have the space stuff.
Yeah, that's why it's because Legions, because there's Mythic Legions and there's other Legions. Yeah. I believe that's 4 horsemen. Jeff Butler says, thanks for the DFW page link, Chad. My first time seeing the whole vendor list. Really? If you follow them on Instagram and Facebook, Greg's always posting cool stuff, man. Yeah, for sure. Harry O. Damn, it sounds like a great show. You guys are going to party like it's 1982.
Hell yeah, we are.
For sure. Yeah, and then here's another one. Be wary, you will get sucked into Mythic Legions. Like me.
It's like you're falling down. Like me.
Like me. And then Jason says, Mythic Legions are cool, but getting expensive to collect. Another line.
For me, I just want like a knight. Like a cool looking knight, dude. Maybe 2.
Hey, that's cool. And then Jeremy says, I collect toys because crack is frowned upon.
That is true.
Yeah.
This is a very healthy addiction.
Toy Games collects Beanie Babies. Right on.
That's cute.
That's cool, man. World Made of Cardboard likes my GoBot. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I remember that Robot Chicken clip where they had the GoBots.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool.
I actually scored a lot of good GoBot stuff. I got a bunch of the GoBots with their cards. So it's pretty rad. This sucker was $296 at Walmart.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I got a bunch of cool GoBot stuff.
GoBot.
Yeah, and then apparently Yojo Jerk collects Beanie Babies too. And that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Jason Fitz says there's no way to go all in on anything. Too much money, have fun with your stuff. That's it. Right?
Agreed. I guess I don't know, maybe this counts for like old Palatoy Action Force. I was in Joe Fest, got the Desert Rat.
Yep.
That counts. That's old Palatoy Action Force.
Yeah, I mean it's an homage to, yeah, for sure. But I have a loose one on a shelf with a bunch of my figures, and he fits in just fine.
Yeah, I see the carded one over there. That's cool.
Yeah, that one that never likes to stand up straight. Yeah, he's over there. Retro Nomad says we're all allowed to be financially irresponsible with whatever toy line we want. We're all just pissing money away on dollies anyway. It's true.
As long as you're smart and like manage your money, whatever you want to spend it on, it's like up to you. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody.
I have no place to say anything about what people do with their finances or their dolly buying habits. Do I have personal opinions on some stuff? Yeah, but that's just my personal opinion. And at the end of the day, it's just so I know where I'm coming at the hobby from. None of this is like a retirement plan. It's just because I like toys. Do I know a lot of people that think that they're going to retire on their toy collection? Yeah. Do I share that sentiment? No. But you know what? It's their friggin' money. You do whatever you want.
My dad would always used to like tell me like you should keep them in the box when I would buy a toy. He'd be like, you should like keep them in the box and then like sell them whenever they get expensive. It's like, Dad, I'm like 15. Yes, I bought the thing that's in the box so I can leave it there, so I can make an investment out of it. Nah.
I opened a $1,300 vehicle and it was broken.
Oh,
whatever. Not the entire vehicle, but the windshield did have a big freaking crack in it, and it had never been opened. And could I have left it sealed in the box and kept its value? Yeah. Would I have never known that it was, having a broken windshield? Sure. But I don't care because it's mine and I can do whatever I want with it. And I opened it and I put stickers on it and I zoomed it around the room and I love it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I bought this $500 Hot Toys Death Trooper because I love the
Death Trooper, man.
My favorite trooper,
hands down. And then I'm kind of partial to the Shore Trooper too. I like the Shore Trooper.
Yeah, they are pretty cool, but in my opinion, objectively, these are the best troopers ever.
Well, they're definitely the most lethal troopers. We saw that. So.
Oh yeah. Dude's dusty as hell.
Cool, man.
I love him.
Mython says everyone knows Chad is an AI bot by now. He has everything. Name it, he pulls it off his shelf. AI sorcery. Pretty much. Yeah. Cap says not Top Goon works for Valerse.
Dude, I would love that. I'm like, he's so far away. I'd love to work for Bobby. That'd be like my dream job. And I now have some like warehouse experience.
I don't want to work for that man. He's already my handler. Supposedly, that's the rumor. But again, like if you want to talk about way out there bullshit insults, how would he be my handler? Like, how much Valerse stuff do I even own? Am I surrounded by a bunch of Valerse stuff?
I am.
I'm not.
I am.
I mean, do I have some? Yeah, of course I do. Right? But whatever. Shane says toys are my anti-drug. And I think that's why a lot of people can get into toy collecting, because it's a lot of people's significant others or friends look at it as like, well, I guess there's worse things you could do, which is true.
A lot of people say they collect toys because of the nostalgia. I don't think I'm there yet. I collect a lot of the toys that I collect just like because they look cool.
I think nostalgia. Well, first of all, Jeff Butler said there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. It's true. I think the word nostalgia gets used incorrectly or abused a lot. And then I think that there's a lot of different perceptions of the word as a term, right? Not just as the word and what the definition of the word is, but when it gets used as a term for things like, oh, well, the new Ghostbusters movie, it's, relies heavily on nostalgia, or the Star Wars sequel trilogy, nostalgia. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. It's a term that can be like thrown around for like different things, like the word woke or something. Like that word is now being applied for like many different.
I don't even know what the word gaslighting means.
Dude, I had to I
don't even know what it means.
I'm afraid to ask what that word means. Because,
that is not my generation word. Like my generation, no. Like we don't. No.
I hear that.
I think you would be hard pressed to find any Gen X person use that word like openly. George Akins says you guys should get UK chocolate flakes and sprinkle it on your. Oh man, it's so good. George's chocolates are the best.
Dude, I heard UK chocolates like fire.
Yeah. Harry says you can find Bobby and crew at the bar if it's anything like Joe Fest. Well, I mean, not during working hours. During working hours at Joe Fest, those guys were working their asses off.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was a little timid to like walk up to Bobby because of just how busy he was. I was just like timid to meet anybody.
Sure, but at the same time, you don't want to be disrespectful and think like, oh, this guy's over here like working, like fulfilling orders and giving people their product. And you just be like, hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Yeah. No. I'm sure there's some people that would frickin' do that. Bear 11 Charlie, my Mortarman brother from the same mother, says, would love to go to DFW, but life just doesn't let travel. Yeah. Understood, man.
I'm really happy
that's
that
okay.
DFW is
you'll be there in spirit. And my friend, if there's anything that you want that I can get for you, let me know and I will pick it up for you.
I'm really happy that DFW is like close to where I'm at now. I had to like drive 17 hours.
This joke is dark. Did you just say you can't do Rodney King? Just lay down and let 6 guys kick you. That is terrible. Terrible.
I don't know who Rodney King is.
Yeah. Rodney King, the LA riots, he was beaten up by all this. It was terrible, man. It's a whole terrible thing. And then Shane says, quote of the day, I'm always good, son. That's right. I'm always good. You know what we didn't do? Dude, we didn't do it. And that's on me. I apologize to everybody. We didn't do the word of the day. What time is it? Yeah, we didn't do the word of the day. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can we do it right now?
Yeah, we can do it right now. I'll do it. Here we go. We're like an hour late, but and then we got to be done for Ryan. But yeah, here we go. Word of the day.
Today's word is
3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I actually forgot that I made it. But yeah.
Weren't we
David
going
Andrew
to
says car rants are so funny. And then speaking of Ryan,
yo, what's up,
car rant
Ryan?
about Bofa. I will. Car rant about how I can't hold Bofa. Bofa, your perfect hair and your beard.
Bofa dude's
Anyway,
nuts.
what were you gonna say?
So weren't we gonna do a little bit of unboxing?
Yeah, man, we can do that. Steven
Open
says, when I
window.
see these jackasses online attacking fans and collectors for what they like or don't like, it makes me feel all less Grossman. Yep. Which one of you is the key grip?
All right.
And then JLS says, I need to try random rants in public places. And then Northern Nomad is yelling, quick, Chad, Ryan is here. Play Careless Whisper. I don't have Careless Whisper. Don't California my Texas. Zazel's here, all the way from Australia. He gets a
Oh, yo, man. What's
Chris
up?
Megaforce thumb kiss. And then Lou's here and says, I hit that like button as soon as I showed up. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Dude, this chat is just flying. Captain says, don't call Chad a nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd. Nerd. Nerd.
What's up, nerds?
Who got the VAMP?
Dude,
I don't
I'd
know.
like to get the
Captain says VAMP on the way. Stinky Catbutt says still waiting on the VAMP. You know what I got? Speaking of VAMPs. I'm sorry. I just woke my dog up, but I got this
Ooh.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park vehicle. It's kind of like a
It looks like the updated armored truck that.
the JLTV.
Yeah, the one that replaced the Humvee.
It's kind of a JLTV-ish, Matt V-ish, Humvee-ish, but I'm gonna make a VAMP Mark III out of this sucker right here.
That's cool.
And it was inexpensive. I got it from Amazon for like 20 something bucks.
Mhm.
Awesome vehicle. And dude, the cockpit is freaking magnetic. How cool
Dude,
is
that's
that?
cool. Dude, that's wild.
Magnetic. Like that's the way to do it, right? Held down by magnets. I love using magnets.
Dude, this
Yeah.
figure is so cool. Holy
see it.
shit.
Show it.
Let me get his rifle in. Booyah. That is cool.
Yeah, man. Let me make you big. That's what you said.
Yep.
Yep.
Doesn't want to focus. Yeah, dude. Definitely am happy with this purchase.
I don't.
So
His rifle can plug into his backpack, and then those
oh really?
yeah, those wrist claws, you can take them out of there, flip them over.
Okay.
Did you take his
Oh.
helmet off yet?
Yeah. The helmet's like it stays
Yeah.
detached.
You seat that thing on and it fits perfectly.
That's cool, dude.
World made a
It
cardboard.
looks-
I just got a Harbor Freight ad. Are there ads playing on my live stream?
There's ads.
Oh, I don't. Somebody else let me know if you're seeing ads on my live stream.
Dude,
Mython says, speaking of military service, Chad, you see the thing in that one box yet? No, brother, because I'm gonna do a video of it because it deserves it. I'm gonna do a video. Promise.
that's actually crazy how
Oh.
well that helmet fits in his head.
Isn't it?
Like usually when a toy has like a helmet, like for this like clone trooper,
There's like a gap.
there's like yeah, or like it just feels big, like it's big. Especially for like 3 3/4 inch, like the helmets are just way too out of proportion with the figure. But like how well they were able to make this figure.
Oh yeah.
Like
You could tell they put a lot of time and attention into seating that helmet. Impossible Pie has a question for you here, brother.
what toy lines does the Goon collect? Well, obviously not Valerse. I don't like him at all. I collect, for the most part, I've been collecting a lot of Valerse stuff, some G.I. Joe and Black Series, and what else? Also collect some Gundams, Marauders, Gunrunner figures from time to time. I went on their website and did like a whole kit bash figure.
Yeah, where you build them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, when I was a kid, I would like go on the computer and look up how to build a toy. And this was like before 3D printing was a thing and like online websites were like big. So like There would just be like a few where like you'd have to pay like $1,000 to like make your own toy.
I do that with Marauder shit all the time. Like the modern figure subscription service version of Law and Order is ridiculously expensive. So I went on maraudergunrunners.com and I bought like these pouches, this vest, this torso, this lower body, this head, boom, 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 boom. And I made a perfect Law and Order.
And you could, yeah, like those, like the figures can be so ambiguous that like you can apply it with anything you want. I'm planning on like, if anybody's heard of like the SCP, if anybody's heard of like SCP Containment Breach, there are these facility guards that like have like the riot control helmets and like a P90, and they wear like a just completely white BDU voice crack. And like almost all of the gear that this specific character has, I can like pick out from Marauders Gunrunners. I just think that's so cool that there's like a website dedicated to like kit bashing your own figure. Dude, that's cool.
That's Marauders.
That looks like a Pursuit of Cobra figure.
That's Marauders.
That's
with the
awesome.
original Law and Order helmet. That's it. It's all Marauders.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Cost me nothing. Nothing.
And it's awesome that like the Robo Skull. There was such a good idea that they did Marauders for the figures they're making, and they're making 6-inch too, dude.
Yep. They are.
Like this puts like joy in my eyes, like just the level of detail and accessories and fun. It's hard to describe when I'm like in the moment.
Oh, it's totally understandable. Christopher Bay Stormbringer's here and says, hello, I brought punch and pie. Thanks, brother. It's good to see you.
Oh, dude. About to bring a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, and then Bear Live and Charlie says you need a cocaine bear for the collection. Yeah, I do need a cocaine bear.
Oh, yeah. Was there a movie about a cocaine bear?
Yeah. That's the whole joke.
Oh, my fault.
Yep.
I'm goofing. I'm sorry.
And then Cap and K says toxic masculinity was invented by feminists. Yep, it sure was. Yeah. Yep. And then David says that's a fact about the whale. See, this is how far behind I am. Stinky Catbutt says my vocabulary holds your triggers. Yeah.
Positive masculinity is when you're man enough to enjoy the things that you like, even though culturally you might not be cool, like with collecting action figures.
I don't give a shit who likes or dislikes or approves or disapproves of anything that I do in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I pay my taxes. I follow the law. I'm a decent person. I hold doors for people. I tell my wife I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to my kids, and I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's it. Marvelous Mike says, I hate the drop down hits to this day. Yeah,
the drop down hips. I'm not a too big fan of them either.
Yeah. And then I'm just trying to. Zeta says there's always room for improvement. Best to never get complacent. Agreed.
Yep. Agreed, friend.
Dude, I'm so far behind on this chat. Yesterland Toys, what's up, dude? How you feeling? You feeling better? Let me know, and I'm sure I'll read it just before we go off the air.
Holy smokes, dude.
What?
You got some from the 3POA? Just like how, oh my God.
What?
Just how many comments there are.
Oh, there's tons. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
JLS, did you get an Article 15 for going AWOL? No, I didn't get an Article 15 for going AWOL because technically I wasn't AWOL because I put in the leave. They just never approved it. So it depends on if you want to split hairs. So when all was said and done and I got home and we worked it out, it was just decided that, okay, just re-put the leave back in and then we'll just take your leave days. That's all it was. Yeah. Joe Fan 84 says, "Evening, fellas. Sorry I'm late. I just got off. I'm watching you from my Joe room."
You better be sorry. You better be sorry.
And then Star Lord. Wait, you didn't get punished? No, I didn't get punished. You should be able to post it. Yeah, I should, and I still have the stuff, but to me it kind of seems like it's like a too late. I don't know. Brian says, "I see that beautiful Night Striker on the shelf." Yeah, buddy, there it is.
Dude, that is cool.
Oh man, that thing came out so cherry.
I wish I had stuff like that.
And then Snotlip says, "There's Transformer crossover G.I. Joe, Megatron, Bumblebee, Soundwave." Yep. Yeah, so the Mega Hiss, the Bumble Striker, and the Thunderwave. Yep. And the word is that tomorrow we're going to see the Sergeant Cup Triple T. I posted about it. Yeah.
Interesting.
This is how far behind we are. Where are the drugs? The silly drugs.
I love drugs.
I'm catching up. Robert's Infinite Realm says, "Hey, I'm late. Punch and pie. Hey, Goon."
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Glad you're on here.
You brought punch and pie, but did you bring hands? That's the question.
Got a couple of these right here.
Suka, my brother Suka says, "Man, I bought like 2 Legions and both broke out of the box."
Oh, dude, that's always like the worst experience. Like you're waiting on a figure and it comes in the mail, and as soon as you fuck with the joints, one of them breaks. Ugh.
Here's my favorite man with the wrench, Scuba Pete.
Yo, Scuba Pete.
You've met Pete, yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Pete. I love Pete. Pete and I talk all the time about just dumbass random shit. Brian says Nerdzoic did a recent video, some of the first series. Yeah, I saw that. His Mythic Legions, like how expensive are they or whatever. Yeah.
Mm. I've been watching some videos of like how expensive Mythic Legion figures are on like eBay. Damn.
I guess it just kind of goes with when you have an independent line that has low runs. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not inflating the price intentionally. That's just
it's just the supply
readily available. Yeah. Absolutely. Just like that freaking Joe Battlehawk that I opened. The whole reason it's that expensive is just due to the history of how that product came to be. And it's wacky as shit, man. I'm glad I opened it, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell am I looking at?
Yeah.
And then Lou says, "It always starts with, I'm just going to get one." 70 Action Force figures later with more on the way.
Yo, if we're still doing the live stream, I got my my classified grunt coming in the mail pretty soon. So if
that's what Jesse was talking about. When I opened up the web browser, it showed the SR-71 and a couple other planes. He wanted me to go back to the planes. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm digging it. What else you got? You got a Wolf Trooper? You like that Wolf Trooper?
Yeah, dude, I fucking love them.
What else? You got some other stuff? Wait a second. Look at this. Action figures are better than dollies. I thought action figures are dollies. They're dollies.
I guess I can show my classified action diver. Really love him. I did like a whole live stream unboxing him. I love how I can like put all of his accessories onto him. He looks like a diver operator. I don't know, like I've just seen some images of like, you know, like Navy SEALs, and that this guy looks just like him. I can put the flippers in the back. You know, say what you want with like every classified weapon for the most part sucks booty cheeks. But I think this one right here is probably one of the best they came out with. You know, removable magazine. Mine's like relatively straight. You know?
Yeah.
Love them. And also, if you have the other diver guy, what's his name? What's his name? He's the
Torpedo?
This guy. I took his head off. This guy.
Torpedo.
They have the same backpack. And if you
Where's my dog, dude?
Ow!
That's my baby, my puppy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah. Anyway, Torpedo and the action sailor guy.
So if you have Torpedo, you can like put Torpedo's like scuba mask onto his backpack. Just like a little bit of customization.
Marco says your chair sounds like the chair of a toy collector.
Yeah, you know where I got this? From the fucking trash.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, for free.
There you go.
That's the sound of free.
I have a very high back chair because I think more highly of myself than I probably should. Judge Dreads, why does he have the mask on? Because that's his shtick, dude.
I'm self-conscious. I'm just kidding.
Why am I always wearing a hat? I don't know. These days, I'm always wearing a hat. Scuba Pete says, in college, gaslighting meant something else.
God. Oh, God.
I would think so, yeah. Ted Darklaw, all the way from Hella Dope Land. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here.
Yo, what's up, Ted?
See, and yeah, Blue Serendipity says what it actually means or what people use it to mean. Exactly. Gaslighting, nostalgia, whatever. It's all whatever. I got a couple of starred things. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, yo, what's up?
I got a bunch. V. Connolly sends a $5 super chat. Thanks, Vishay. I really appreciate that. Chad, are you still looking for the Sky Stalker? I'm going to answer that question in just a second.
Ooh.
And then CubeTube, my good friend Quentin, fantastic artist, says action farce. Oh, damn straight. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so, so much. Mython the Python sends a $2 super chat. Thanks, brother. And says, FYI, Goon, CA, a certain app that, Cash App.
Oh, Cash App. Yeah.
You didn't have to send that in a super chat, but thank you. Anyway, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let me answer this question. Hold on.
I'm holding. Yeah, you like that? Holy shit. Sounds like a... God damn.
Speaking of this,
Oh.
no, because I have it. I have it right here. And this plane is friggin' rad.
Are those like actual missiles I can like shoot out?
Oh, yeah. Look at. Yeah. So this right here, this handle, if I charge it forward and then bring it back to this closed, yeah, these things fire. They totally fire. But dude, look at this vehicle, man. These lower wings, they have like several different positions.
That reminds me of the bomber, like the bomber plane. Like I forgot what the plane model is called, but it's like the stealth striker bomber.
The F-117 Nighthawk?
I think so.
And
like
then if you look back here, it's got this little lever, and I can left or right to fire either of the missiles independently. Dude, this thing's freaking rad, man. But yeah, this is the G.I. Joe Extreme Sky Stalker. It was supposed to be the counterpart to the Tiger Hawk, which never got produced for G.I. Joe Extreme. And yeah, it fits a big ass 5-inch figure.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, this thing is rad. It's like this really awesome kind of flat black. I think this plane is fantastic, but this front handle is really the landing gear in this position right here.
Dude.
And then you
can also use that as like a bipod, you know. To like
and then the lower wings they drop down, and then they become landing gear.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's a friggin' rad plane, man. And people they just want to say, "Oh, G.I. Joe Extreme sucked," and I'm like, okay, I don't think G.I. Joe Extreme was the best, but look at this plane.
Yeah, look at that thing. Tell me otherwise.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
yes, Vishay, I do have it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Marco says, any dolly I buy, I treat as money that's gone. It's all going to break down over time.
Yeah.
Yep. You could buy a version 1 Storm Shadow mint on a card and have it graded and put it in a, a clear acrylic case and all this stuff with UV protectant. And then the O-ring's going to fail. And next thing you know, you have 2 halves of a figure in the bottom of the card.
Oh,
then what
wait, it's like trapped. It's like entrapped, and you can't even like take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
HGC, Chad's Fun School Misadventures, but it was a fun video. Yeah, it was fun to open that. Jeremy says, my only problem with collecting is when certain companies seem to want to price the majority out of it. Yep.
There is a lot of overpricing with things nowadays, and it's just like, yikes. I guess I can show this, these figures I've had for a hot minute.
Yeah, what you
they're the SAS Pocket Series.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
They have like a lot of soft goods, like what Mezco has.
Neat.
No. These guys.
And then Cap and K says, Chad can't be owned, folks. You damn right I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Let me make you big here.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. These came out like, I'd like to say like 4 or 5 years ago when it's a company called Damn Toys. They make 12-inch figures of just like military. And they had like a pocket series, just like these guys.
Yeah.
They had the SAS, and I think they're called the SDU, like Hong Kong Special Forces.
Yeah.
I just wish they kept going with it. I think they also did some Vietnam figures from like the movies, for some of the movies.
Very cool.
Really cool stuff.
While you're opening that, are you opening that one?
Oh, yeah, I can.
If you want.
What's up?
Yeah. So Mython sends another super chat and says, I told you Chad is AI, V. Conley C. Believe me now, you ask him, he pulls the item off. I don't know, dude. Yeah. I'm pretty much done with A Real American Hero, Sergeant Savage, 3 of the teams of Palatoy Action Force.
You got everything.
G.I. Joe Extreme, Resolute, Modern. Yeah. Modern being 25th through 30th, Pursuit of Cobra 50th. So 3 times out of 5, I'm going to pull it off the shelf. But thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. Jeff sends a $2 super chat. Thank you, Jeff, and says, to quote Mr. Pitt, what's in the box?
Oh, God. I remember watching that movie.
Jeremy Kerr with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jeremy. Says, I can't make it to DFW. Sorry to hear that. Please have a drink, cheeseburger, slice of pizza, or whatever dolly you want on me. Thank you, Jeff. Jeremy. Greatly appreciate it. Sorry, I was still staring at Jeff. Thank you very much, Jeremy, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And then Mython the Python. Stop, dude. Stop.
Yeah,
I love
the goddamn breadwinner.
Sends another super chat for $10. For Callie the Dolly Collie, buy her some treats. I will buy her more treats. Thank you. I use these little training treats with her. Perfect.
Yeah.
They work great. She's very, very receptive to them. Thank you so much. And then freaking Blue Serendipity, you guys are killing me. I love you all. Sends a super chat for $10. It says, spoil that sweet puppy. I am, but the ma'am's cooking, and so she's left the room. But yeah. Thank you, Samantha, so very much. I got a box of shit from Just Jeff.
Oh,
and
dude, he's got his own sticker. Hell yeah.
He does, dude. He sent me a bunch of his own stickers, which was super cool. He sent me his childhood, the cockpit's in the box, the canopy. But he sent me his childhood Shadows of the Empire Outrider. Dash Rendar ship. Dude, this thing is so cool, man. It's so super cool.
That's awesome.
I was so blown away that Jeff told me that he sent me his childhood Outrider. And I'm a huge fan of this vehicle. I mean, obviously the cockpit only holds one figure. It's a little smaller, but it's totally cool. But
yes.
But just like the apps, you know, like the paint apps and like all the carbon scoring on it, the stickering. It's such a great vehicle. And then this whole centerpiece spins. But it's a freaking awesome vehicle. And then he sent me yeah, here's the canopy. I just got to pop it back on. He sent me all these freaking Shadows of the Empire figures.
Oh, dude.
You can see like Bounty Hunter Chewbacca right here. And Dash Rendar's in there. There's a bunch of them in there, man. He sent me some really cool stuff. Like super cool stuff. And then look at this. This is my alley all day long. Exo Squad.
Oh, dude, that's badass.
Yeah. It's so rad. I love everything Exo Squad. I already had the mech, but I didn't have the driver. Yeah, so it's so cool that he sent me that, man.
I always love toy mechs that you can like put guys inside.
Yeah.
Like put like little figures in there.
Even the modern Joe mechs that they came out with are freaking awesome. Hi, are you back? Are you back? Let me see. Oh, they got ladders?
Yeah. So this is like a 2-pack thing. So if you got 2 of them, the ladders of the figures can come together.
Yeah, that's cool. For breaching?
Yeah. You got the breacher right here.
Yeah.
It comes with I don't know what kind of model the shotgun is. It also comes with a Halligan.
Yep. Unfortunately,
it's not a left-handed one. I don't know if anybody got that joke, but y'all did.
I got the joke.
And this is the Assaulter. He just comes with a suppressed MP5, a couple smoke grenades, and some hatchet that's on his vest right there.
Hold on.
Let me see if I can pull it out real quick. There we go.
Oh yeah, it's just got like a Be Cool tool. Nice.
Oh,
I got this.
that's cool.
Jeff was at one of his toy shops and does what Jeff always does, and he calls me on FaceTime or whatever. He video calls me. He's like, "Hey man, is there anything you want in this store?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want a frickin' Ed 209." And he found one for me. So. Sorry, it's loud.
No, you're good.
Is that better?
That reminds me of the video of that guy talking about like Velcro pouches.
Yeah, we just go, ah!
Oh!
Yeah, there he is.
Dude, that's cool as shit.
Oh man, he's so rad. Like all the detail in the wiring and stuff. This is where Haya shines. This thing is so awesome. Just all the weird little dirty spots around his rivets. And look at the wiring down in his feet. You see that?
That looks like it would be the model of like how they would do the stop motion.
Dude, this
you know what I mean? Like they use
is so cool. Based on a killer whale and the space shuttle.
That's cool, dude.
I love the ED-209. It's so freaking awesome, man. Thank you, Jeff, for picking this up for me.
Yeah, Jeff,
I paid for it. If anybody wants to say, "Hey, did you freaking take things for people?" But yeah, dude, he's so clean. Like, look in the back, right where his legs actuate. That's perfect, cool. Man. This dude is so rad. Yep.
There should be like a content pack for that figure where it's the guy that got obliterated by the He's got
pointed at Ed 209. You are illegally parked.
Yeah.
Whatever he says. Awesome. Got anything else?
What else do I have in my little collection?
Oh, Leslie's here. It says, "Hi,
Oh,
chat
yeah.
dudes." What's up, Leslie? Good to see you.
I guess I could show my urban commando.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
happy with this guy's been growing on me a lot. I only got this was my first figure, Valerse figure right here. And I only got this guy.
Right.
So when he re-released his the urban trooper with the gear pack as like the urban commando, I got it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I am now, just because of the headpiece. The headpiece really makes him pop out with the red lenses.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And what's cool,
that pro masked up head is fantastic.
what's cool is that if you got the security enforcement pack from was the SDS, you can have this guy right here.
Yeah. It's cool looking.
Really cool.
I dig it. We had a question from Judge Dredd. Says, so if that's $20, meaning this, right, the Jurassic Park vehicle, why is the VAMP 100? Well, this is not for 6-inch or 1/12 scale figures. It does hold 2 4-inch figures in the cockpit. Actually, it's got seats for 4. If you can see all the way back in there, and then it has this hatch that opens. So yeah, this will hold 4 figures. It's even got like translucent taillights and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really awesome vehicle, but yeah, it's for 1/18 scale, not 1/12 scale. And it,
I'm sure I think there might be like, I guess for the VAMP there'll be a lot more accessories. And was there a figure from that?
Yeah, clutch.
Yeah, you get like a whole 6-inch figure with his own accessories.
Yeah,
I think $100 is.
Yeah, and really, if you break it down, so the vehicle and clutch with all the accessories and the fire extinguisher and the axe and the e-tool and all that stuff, it's $100, but the figure alone would be what, 25, 30?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Around that.
It's all good. It's all good. JLS says, Chad, that Jurassic Park vehicle looks like Cockerel IX ICV. Check it out if you haven't seen it before. I shall. Yeah. It's got some JLTV vibes to it and stuff. And then HGC says Cocaine Bear versus Night Force Shockwave, the sequel we were blessed with. Dude. Yeah. Very cool.
I'm really excited for that new Night Force Shockwave figure.
On the Ram?
I think it looks really cool.
I think so too. Look at this. See? Always. 5 hours later, Chad reads this chat. Actually, it was like 20-something minutes. Thank you.
It reminds me of the guy who tries to like push the boulder up. I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking? It's like the Greek character. He's like eternally trying to push the boulder up the mountain.
Samson? I don't know. I'm not really good on the Greek mythology stuff. 5 hours and 7 minutes later, Chad reads. No, it's not even a half hour. I'm good. Jeez, people. Trying to pay attention. Master Son. What's up, sir? Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
What's up, Master Son?
Master Son's good people.
Let me check on the comments too.
I'm getting there. It's cool. We were opening stuff. It's hard to open cool Dolly stuff and stay on top of the chat at the same time. I'm one person here, people.
We're working on it.
Yesterland says, doing good, Chad. Staples out. Therapy starting. Be ready for DFW. Awesome, man. So glad to hear it.
I'm sorry for DFW, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here's a question. HGC is asking, do you know if the shipwreck head fits on that 60th anniversary Action Sailor? It's Action Sailor.
I hate to tell you, but I don't have the shipwreck figure.
That's one thing about Classified is that they do not share.
Yeah.
But it would be a real cool way to make a shipwreck version too. I know that's why HGC's asking.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Oh, and then Patrick says, Goon, I just subbed. What's your favorite toy that you own?
Oh, my favorite toy. Dude, that's like asking, like, what's your favorite kid? What is my favorite toy, like, of all time? Like, what I currently own? I'll probably just do what I currently own.
That's a hard question to ask.
That is a very hard question. If I had to pick, if my house is burning down, I'd pick one figure that I really, really like. Probably Urban Commando, or probably my Spec Ops Trooper. No, wait. Or Swarm Horde. This is my favorite Swarm Trooper figure. God damn, that's a hard question. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Urban.
You know what I'm gonna say? I mean, I know Patrick's not asking me because he doesn't give a shit what I think.
Yeah.
If my house was burning down, even though that's not really the question, fuck it. That's like, I wouldn't even try to come in here and grab a toy. I know it sounds very like low hanging fruit, but I'd grab my family and my pets.
Oh, I mean, okay, like, yeah, get your loved ones out first.
Yeah.
But if it's just you in the house,
that's going to be my generic answer, even though it's not a generic answer. That's just my answer, period. Because, dude, I love all my stuff, all of it. That's why I own it. You know, there's stuff that I don't have because I don't want it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say my favorite toy is my gifted Outrider.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay. I had to do that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you think it'd be all right if I step out real quick?
Yeah, well, we're gonna end here.
Oh, okay.
End it. Let's just end it.
It's up to you.
Lila says, "There's proof Chad's dumping GI Joe and getting into RoboCop." No, absolutely not. All right, I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything in the chat. You guys are all awesome. I see you all. And look, there's the last comment. Yeah, I know, movie, all that, yada yada. Anyway, plug your channel, brother.
Oh, well, I'm not Top Goon. Follow my Instagram, I guess, or my YouTube channel. I got a Cash App that's in my my Instagram. I'm thinking about making a Patreon. I'm working on a YouTube video. Not Top Goon. If you want to hang out, talk to me, feel free.
He shares really good memes.
I do. Like, me and Chad, like, we throw memes at each other all the time.
Oh yeah, there's like 8 people that all we do is memes. To include this freaking guy right here. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on. It means a lot.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you came on. We just hung out and talked some dollies, and we just had a good time, right?
Yeah, man.
Keep it bullshit free. That's the way that it should be, all the time. I have to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. For hanging out with Not Top Goon. If you guys didn't know who he is, now you do. You've been introduced, and go show the guy some love. He's very genuine about what he does. Thank you very much for everyone who did sub to my man.
Thank you, guys.
And I thank you all for hanging out with me Wednesday, Sunday, whatever, whenever you do, whenever you can. And replay crew is always appreciated. That being said, Goon, I'm sure it's been said like 40 times in the chat, so we're just going to do this once anyway. Yeah. For posterity's sake. You are going to sign us out, my friend, so let her rip.
Oh, shit.
Hey, before you give your big sign out, remember, Ryan's streaming over on 3POA, so
Oh,
go
yeah.
show Laser Pants some love. Have at it.
I want to go on his stream now.
Okay. Got to sign us out first.
All right. Thank you everybody for coming on. It was awesome being on here. You guys are absolutely fantastic for stopping by and showing your love and support. Chad's an awesome guy. He knows what he's talking about. He loves. That was my roommate. He loves G.I. Joe. Yeah. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Please be sure to check out Ryan. Awesome dude. Yeah.
Oh,
see you guys later.
Look at that. Very cool. And then Tyler just got here and then said bye, but I still see you, Tyler, and thank you for coming, man. I love you very much. And let me see those hands one more time.
Oh, take that, Tyler.
Give me a little more.